Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video will be my very first collaboration video on this channel. I'm very glad I'm getting to do one. I've always wanted to do a collaboration video with another wrestling YouTuber. You guys may or may not know him, but his name is Mr.Jacobs. I guarantee you will know him after this video, and I hope you all go support his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. Check out some of his videos. He doesn't just do wrestling videos. He does. He gives his brutally honest opinions on wrestling, video games, and movies. And I've checked out a lot of his wrestling content, and he's got a lot of good wrestling content. So today's video of what we're going to be doing is our top 5 Bullet Club members of all time. So it could be any Bullet Club member of all time. It doesn't have to be the current Bullet Club members. It could be anyone that's been with the Bullet Club. So, let me hand it over to Mr. Jacobs.
Folks, what's the deal? This is your man, Mr. Jacobs, from Brutal Honesty with Mr. Jacobs, right here on YouTube. I'd like to thank the WWE Fan Guy for letting me come on the show and help out with the top 5 Bullet Club members of all time. At number 5, I have Doc, Gallows, and Carl Anderson, former IWGP Tag Team Champions, and I believe also they're a couple of the founding fathers of the Bullet Club. Right now, I think they're pretty underrated in the WWE right now. I think they deserve a lot more than what they've been given, but they seem to be happy there. So, I guess me wanting to see them hold the tag team titles is just my opinion. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But yeah, my number 5, Doc and Carl, the Good Brothers. My number 4, I gotta go with AJ Styles, former IWGP heavyweight champion. He was once the leader of the Bullet Club when he was there in New Japan. I believe before he was in New Japan, he was in TNA. He walked out TNA and he went to New Japan, and then he came to WWE, making his premiere at the Royal Rumble, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. I forget which year. But anyway, but I gotta go with AJ Styles for my number 4 spot. Right now in the WWE, I think he is exactly where he needs to be, right on top of the mountain, I'm not sure how much longer he can do all this, and I'm not sure how much longer he wants to, but, I see, for me, I want to see him go for the Universal title, but that's my opinion. But yeah, AJ Styles is at my number 4. At my number 3 spot, I have the Young Bucks, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, former champions in New Japan. I find them entertaining. I think they're badass. So Young Bucks are at my number 3. For my number 2, I have Kenny Omega, the Clean. He's always been one of my favorite wrestlers. For years he's been. A lot of people don't know that he was once in the WWE. I believe he was in developmental. I think what happens is that he ended up going around the world and been in Japan for a long time doing his thing. The rivalries that he's had or stuff of legend. Kenny Omega's at my number 2 for top Bullet Club members of all time. And at number 1 really shouldn't be a surprise. I have Prince Devitt. He is now known as Finn Balor of the WWE. Many reasons why I think he's number 1, because if it wasn't for him, Bullet Club probably wouldn't even existed. He is the founding father of the Bullet Club, along with Doc and Carl and a few others. They created something that became bigger than them, I think. And the fans latched onto it like nobody's business. You can look at it as this generation's NWO. or the NWO for this generation. You could look at it like that, and all that was started with Prince Devitt, aka Finn Balor. So that's why he is the #1 member of the Bullet Club of all time. And folks, those are my top 5 members of the Bullet Club, past and present. Thanks again to the WWE fan guys for letting me come on the show and letting me put my 2 cents in. It's great to collaborate with like-minded people in the wrestling community here on YouTube. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And also, if you can, be kind enough to check out my channel. Like and subscribe also. On my channel, I talk about wrestling, video games, and movies all together. Giving my brutally honest opinion about it all. I've been Mr. Jacobs, and this has been nothing but brutal honesty. Peace.
So yeah, that was Mr. Jacobs' top 5 Bullet Club members. Definitely go check out his channel. He has a total of 155 subscribers. Let's get into 200. I will definitely put a link in the description of his channel. Definitely click the link and go subscribe to his channel. He has some really good videos of wrestling, movies, video games. He has really good content of videos. So yeah, let's get on with my top 5 Bullet Club members. So here's number 5. So number 5 is a current WWE superstar, and he is currently on Monday Night Raw. You guys might know him as Finn Balor, but when he was with the Bullet Club, he was known as Prince Devitt. He had a different name, a different gimmick. He was mostly I don't know if you consider him a heel or not, but he had a good character with the Bullet Club. I believe he founded the Bullet Club. Like he was he's the one that created the Bullet Club. It was Finn Balor and the Young Bucks who created it. But Finn Balor was definitely a good member of the Bullet Club. He used to do the Demon Balor just like he did it in NXT and WWE, but he did different face paint. He did like the Joker, like different super villains. He had a lot of good gimmicks with the Bullet Club, but sadly he's with WWE now. So yeah, that was number 5, and let's go on to number 4. So number 4 is a tag team with the Bullet Club. You can already predict who this is. They are starting their own wrestling promotion with Cody Rhodes, and that is the Young Bucks. They were the best tag team with the Young Bucks besides Gallows and Anderson. The Young Bucks won multiple titles with Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA. All over the world, they've won tag team titles together, and they was one of the biggest tag teams with the Bullet Club, and will probably be like that for a very long time until someone new joins the Bullet Club, new tag team that's dominant like the Young Bucks was. But as far as I'm concerned, no one's gonna top the Young Bucks in the Bullet Club. There's no one that's gonna be dominant like they was. Yeah, that was number 4. Let's move on to number 3. So number 3 ties in with number 4. As I said before, the Young Bucks were starting their own wrestling promotion, and number 3 is Cody Rhodes. If you guys do not know, I'm pretty sure like all of you do know, but Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks were starting their own wrestling promotion called like AEW, which stands for like All Elite Wrestling. Like I remember when Cody Rhodes got released from WWE. Like he requested his release, so he couldn't wrestle for 60 days because that's part of the policy of when you ask for your release, you have to wait 60 days or 70 days to wrestle. And I remember like the first appearance he did was it was either New Japan Pro Wrestling or a Ring of Honor YouTube channel, but Cody Rhodes cut a promo saying that he was done with the Stardust gimmick, he was done with the Dashing Cody Rhodes gimmick. He is now the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, which led into him joining the Bullet Club in 2016, I believe. And ever since then, ever since he joined the Bullet Club, his character has been much bigger than it was in WWE. Like in WWE, he was always a mid-carder guy, like for the IC title or the United States or being a jobber. But as soon as he left WWE and went to the Bullet Club, his popularity went up tremendously. He he has a better character in the indies. Now since he's doing his own promotion, he can do his character the way he wants it to be, and make the wrestlers around him want to be there. So yeah, that is number 3, and let's go on to number 2. Now number 2 is a name that could go to WWE or could go to All Elite Wrestling, but in my opinion, there's no this question is a no-brainer. He's definitely not going to WWE. He's going to All Elite Wrestling, and number 2 is Kenny Omega. I do not think he's going to WWE. I think he's going to All Elite Wrestling because I feel like he has more. I feel like he wouldn't like the creative control in WWE. He likes creative control, and WWE is not going to give him a lot of creative control, and that's why I think that Kenny Omega will go to All Elite Wrestling. And Kenny Omega, when he was with the Bullet Club, he at different times they had different leaders. At one time they had Finn Balor as the leader. At another time they had AJ Styles as the leader, and then at another time they had Kenny Omega as the leader. And when Kenny Omega was the leader, it sparked the Bullet Club into new heights. Kenny Omega has been the first wrestler in a while that's made a big popularity with not being in WWE. He's getting his own documentary on AXTV. He's headlined so many main event pay-per-views for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's faced Chris Jericho at a Wrestle Kingdom 12, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it was one of our Wrestle Kingdom was Kingdom Maker versus Chris Jericho. He's done it all in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He beat Okada for the title, and Okada held the title for over a year. And Kenny Omega defeated him. Any got his own Funko Pop from Funko. So that's not happened in a long time that someone's got that popularity without being signed to WWE. So yeah, number 2 is Kenny Omega, and now we're going to number 1. So we are finally at number 1. You're probably guessing that number 1 is probably Adam Cole or Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, but no, number 1 is AJ Styles. AJ Styles is probably the best Bullet Club member of all time that's been with the Bullet Club. AJ Styles has done it all in his career. He's won titles with TNA, with Ring of Honor, with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and now with WWE. He has won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and the United States Championship. But he has done it all in his career. When he was with the Bullet Club, he had great matches with the Briscoe brothers, Shinsuke Nakamura, Okada. He had so many good matches in New Japan and Ring of Honor with the Bullet Club. That's why I think that there will be no one to top AJ Styles in the Bullet Club. No one's gonna touch him. None of these guys that I named in this top 5 list will be topped in the Bullet Club names. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And definitely go check out Mr. Jacobs' YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description, like I've been saying. And yeah, definitely get him to 200 subscribers. He's at 155 subscribers. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Jacobs, for doing this collaboration together. And hopefully we can do more collaborations in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Now I'll see you guys in the next video.